We got Twilight. Let's look at all the Twilight stuff. Okay. Twilight. Oh. Content pack. Twilight trees? Sparkling trees? Beanie Baby Zodiacs? That's cute. We have this. Okay, what we got? Nothing. Nothing in habitat. Is this correct? We've got leaves, fucked up trees. We've got yelling foxgloves. Got some kind of stick and another stick to make teeth. Big old fungus. Kind of good. We got here a bench, a bin, another kind of bin. Some huts, a picnic bench. That's pretty cool. Canopy, quarantines. Look at this. We're gonna have to replace our zoo entrance. I still feel so stupid when I try to do this shit. Because I don't exactly know what I'm doing. How do you delete again? We're gonna figure it out. How does this work? Whenever it comes to replacing the, like, starting thing, is there any new paths? Ooh, is that new? Is this spooky? We've got gargoyles, we've got cranky old mill. Amazing. I want to see this during the very top of the morning day. 4 panels, pumpkins, castles. Lots of castles. Spooky eyes. And some windows. And some, like, decals. These are very cute. I think they come from this way. I think is how it works. So don't look at the back of this. I'm using prefab because we've got a new content pack. Fav. And I want this fart zone to be my entrance. So what's spooky? When you think about spooky construction, you think about, like, maybe, like, not Florida. Maybe, like, London or something? So maybe we just make, like, a series of neighborhoods. But they're filled with animals. We can have, like, a city square. And it will be on a grid. Because after the industrial era or whatever, everyone's like, it would be really good if we just built everything on a grid. Just because things are old and damp and rickety in England doesn't mean it's spooky. It means it's definitely spooky. Some nice old main streets with crooked houses. Oh yeah, we need some little crooked roads. So these are as skinny as they can get. But let's have some, like, little meandering, like, you get lost in them kind of thing. What do they usually have at, like, the end of a road? I guess it kind of just connects to another one, even in London. Maybe like this. I don't know. Maybe it's an old neighborhood. I think we need more... Need more hill over here, too. Because when you go to England, nothing is on a flat area, and it's actually... For someone who does not walk up hills, it is very annoying. We can have a neighborhood up here. We need spooky dirt, though. Because London is nasty. Heavy soil. I used to listen to my mom's CDs. Growing up. Because, of course, my mom had, like, a ton of music. And back then, I was like, oh, my mom's taste in music is so awful. But, but now I'm like... My mom had pretty good taste in music. She listened to, here are the albums that I remember that she had. She had the Eagles, which is very... America vibes. She had the Eagles. She had a few of the Red Hot Chili Peppers albums. She also played a lot of Rage Against the Machine, which was when I was like, please turn this off. It actually hurts my ears. And now I'm like, it's still not my thing, but I can see that it was cool. She had Alanis Morissette. She had Norah Jones and Tiger Lily, which I really like Tiger Lily too, I think is her name. What else did she have? She had this guy. He sings Popsicle Toes. Popsicle Toes. Popsicle Toes. Michael Franks. Popsicle Toes. This is me when I have a relationship with anybody and we share a bed. It's Lauren's song too. Where's Lauren at? I like to, when I'm... when I date someone and we're going to sleep at night and my toes are so fucking frozen, I like to say, love me, put up with me, and then I put my fucking frozen green beans of toes onto their sensitive meats, such as their stomach or their back, and I usually get yelled at. But I mean, you kind of know what you're signing up for, so really it's your fault if you are not expecting for this to happen. I saw this thing where it was like, does anybody else's girlfriend have that 5 minutes of crazy time before you go to sleep? And that's so fucking true. Because whenever I'm around anybody else and it's like time to go to bed, I suddenly am so awake and I'm like, time to be crazy and absolutely just a fucking menace to them and make them regret being around me. And I used to do it as a kid, where I would, when I was visiting my grandparents in Texas, I get the zoomies. I do get human zoomies. And so when I would go visit my grandparents in Texas, it would get to be like 7 or 8 at night and I would just be a fucking menace. And I would like, they had 2 really big dogs and I would wind the dogs up and they'd be barking and stuff. And I'd just be like tearing all through the house, just causing a commotion. And I'd be like, I want Oreos, I want ice cream. And my grandparents would be like, please give us a break. And I would be like, no. I get the zoomies at night. I don't know what it is. I get the zoomies. We're just painting dirt. Dirt painting. Do you go slug mode with a blanket and crawl around on the bed like a slug? No, but I do want to. I do want to do that. I've heard of this before. And I do want to do it. We had to make this place a dirty shithole. With only dirt and no grass to be seen by the human's naked eye. London was not really a shithole. Everyone always talks shit about Paris, but you know what's bad? Also pretty much London, and anywhere that has a high population. You thought Paris was bad? Go to New York. New York is worse. New York is worse because the buildings are so tall you can't see the sun, and everyone's mean to you. New York is worse. All cities are wild and too much. The London slander. Maybe you should clean up your town. I watched Sweeney Todd. They said there's a hole in the ground and it stinks like shit and it's London. How else am I supposed to get my knowledge of places but from Sweeney Todd? You should blame... Who wrote that? Probably, like, the Corpse Bride man. Edward Norton. Jack Skellington. Hold on. Tim Burton. We need this to be like, oh, you know what we can do? We can do that little, hooked penis from the Tim Burton. We can do that. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Not chisel. Smoothing. 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 You know what I mean. The mountain that they cry on or they sing on it or whatever. And you can do it in Kingdom Hearts too. First it starts off big. Alright, this is gonna be... This has got that... This is sung by that one guy who's like a idiot, isn't it? The... What's his name? It's the Girls Like You by, is it Maroon 5 or something? Adam Levine. Is he Maroon 5? I want you to tell me, is there a difference between Adam Levine and Jared Leto? Because to me, in my head, they're the same person. So to me, I do not think that there is. I think it's the same person. And every time I have to think of this person's name, I can't tell which one it is. I don't know which one is which. Don't worry, I'm gently tugging the end of this. I tugged it too straight. We need to push this lump back in too. It already looked like a penis when I found it. I didn't do this lumpy bit down here. That wasn't me. It was like this when I found it, officer. Okay. This is what it looks like in Nightmare Before Christmas. It is, right? This is what it looks like! Tim Burton! Tim Burton did it, not me. I just gotta get under here a little bit. It's a little it's a little too hooked. It's a little too hooked. It is not a Fibonacci dick. We've just... Okay. We're gonna be just fine.
Hey Torb, I know how much you love hot dogs. So, on your birthday, I just wanted to give you this beautiful 7-incher from my secret stash. You're a great guy, and everybody appreciates you being around. I'll get this bad boy mailed out to you. Should be there in about 5 to 7 business days. Let me know how you like it.
Hold on a second. Until Ref said the watery eyes, and I saw the spit bubbles at the end of the hot dog, I thought the beginning was reversed. It took me that long to realize it was not in fact reversed. Pete. What the fuck? I don't... The fucking ASMR that is. No one's allowed to ever say ASMR is good ever again, because Pete's done one and it was horrible. Happy birthday, Torb. Do you like your gift? That was one of the worst things my eyes have ever seen, and I say that just about every time I see Pete do something. Pete, how does your brain even say, do this thing? How do you even do it? I'm like... I don't even think I could do that with a hot dog. And I'm not going to elaborate on why that surprises me. But I don't think I could even do it. Because I wouldn't want a hot dog in my throat. Like that. And it wasn't even cooked either. I microwaved it. I don't even know what is worse, because doesn't that firm it up a little bit? I feel like that would make it more firm. Crimes in my chat. And on my Twitter. Christ. Torb, show your family that. Show your family, Torb. Show them, Torb. Show them what you do on the internet, Torb. Go ahead, show them. Show them what kind of internet friends you have, Torb, for your birthday. Torb. Take responsibility for Pete right now. He's wished you a happy birthday, and so I'm saying that you're responsible for him now. Go ahead, show your family what you've done. What you've fostered in your life, Torb. To receive such a thing. Go ahead, Torb. Okay. We're in business. We're in some kind of business. This is an ugly business to be in, but fine. I'll accept this business. Very relaxing. Thank you, Geo, for the 38 months. Oh, shit. That's pretty wild and wacky. No, it gave it a wink kiss. Stop. Oh my god, where am I? No. How cool am I? The answer is... Coolness is relative. Relativary? Why ugly? Why ugly? No! Okay. Ugly! Sometimes, most times, when I try to make an angry face, the muscles that I use to do my angry face don't fucking work. They start twitching, and I don't know... I don't know if my face just isn't used to making angry. Oh my god, so much ugly! Just meet me in the middle. Meet me, meet me. Meet me, meet me. Meet me. It's London! It's London! It's London! It's just like London! I've never seen anything look more like London. Ever. We don't want any holes in the ground because people will trip on them and sue us. Also, I have a question for British people. This is London. Here's my British question. Hey, Kels. Why the fuck do you say that Santa lives in a fucking grotto? What does that even mean? Santa's grotto. He does not live there? Okay then, what does he do there? What's Santa's grotto got to do with it then, Ale? Father Christmas. It's for the kids. That's where you visit him. This is why we left. This is why we left and we made our own. Because I'm not about to be told that Santa has a grotto. I'm not about to be told Santa has a cave that he lures children into. What do you do there? Christmas gift? Is this just the Is this just the like commercialized version of it? Like Santa's grotto only exists because of capitalism. Is that what it is? Where are you going to put the animals in my zoo? This isn't a zoo. This isn't a zoo, it's London, you fool. You fool. There are no animals in London, not anymore, except for the pigeons missing their feet, Fav. There are no squirrels, Fav. There are no fish, Fav. It is London, Fav. There's squirrels? I didn't see any squirrels when I went. So that means that there weren't. Oh my god. You know what is famously in London? Stop! 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 What does this... Stop. Is this about the alpacas fucking... Aaron? Thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. Amogus. My chihuahua. It's perfect. It's London. All right, let's get this London on the road. We need some of this shit. Walkthrough exhibit. That's in London. This is gonna have like all of the snakes and shit in it because in London there's lots of snakes and rats. London. We whisper it, it makes it more true. London. Maybe do a little London whisper. London. London. This is gonna have snakes and rats in it. Wait. Oh, you put the gates on the other sides of it. This is just like a washing machine for people instead of cars. A toilet. A little fucking Shrek hut. It's London. Walk to the top of this hill. It's London. Go ahead. Walk to the top of the London hill. It's just a little bit like London. Where does it go? Like that, I guess. Fuck off, you did not just do that. What does that mean, even? I don't have it selected, even. You're... Okay, don't worry. If you do it the wrong direction, it helps. I want to have more of these things, but I guess the fairy tale shit also looks like London.